The Chitrik Academy is dedicated in loving memory of Rabbi Tzvi Hirsh Chitrik.
Welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going to start Perek Eilu Metzios. This is the second Perek in Bava Metzia. We will learn today from where this red dot is on top, from the word Eilu, from the beginning, until this red dot over here, till the end of the line where it says Chayev Lahachriz, from right over there. Let us give a little hakdama, a little preface, a little introduction. There is a mitzvah in the Torah called Hashavas Aveda, that if a person finds an item, he should return it. The exceptions to this rule is if the owner it's called miyayish, he has yiyush. If the owner gives up on finding his item, then the finder may keep the item that he has found. So if the owner was miyayish, he did yiyush, he gave up on finding it, the finder may keep it. As long as the owner was not yiyushed, was not miyayish, did not give up on finding it, the finder must return the item. Another key word we are going to use is called siman. Siman means a sign. Generally, if the owner has a siman, he has a sign on his item, a way that he can prove that it belongs to him, he will not yiyush, he will not give up on finding it. So these terms are very important. Yiyush, which means giving up, and siman, which means a sign. Okay, now let us begin our lesson. Eilu Metzios Shalai. These are the found items that if a finder finds them, he may keep it. Ve'eilu chayev lahachriz. And these are the things that a person who finds them, chayev, is responsible lahachriz, to call out and to try to return it to its owner. In this Mishna, we will only be discussing the first half, which items that are found may the finder keep. And then in a different Mishnah later on, we will discuss the second half of which things must be returned. So now the Mishnah continues. Eilu Metzios Shalai. These are the things that a person who finds may keep. Now the Mishnah is going to list 10 items. We are going to learn that there is a disagreement in our Mishnah. There is Reb Meir, Reb Yehuda, and Shimon ben Elazar. First, we are going to mention Reb Meir. That Reb Meir says there are 10 items that if a finder finds these items, he may keep it. Let us continue in our Mishnah. So, Eilu Metzios Shalai. This is the opinion of Reb Meir, which things a person may keep. Number 1. Let's make a 1. Matzah peres mefuzarin. If a person finds fruits scattered on the floor, he may keep it. Number 2 is mais mefuzaris, money which is spread out on the floor. Or krichos b'reshus harabim, bundles of wheat that he finds in reshus harabim. That's number 3. Number 4 is vigulei tvela. They would make cakes out of figs, and this was called, they used to make in a shape of a circle, so they're called igule. Eagle is round. Igule tvela, round figs. Number 5, kikarais shanachtaim, baker's bread. Usually the bakers, all their breads look the same, and it's included in one of the things that the finder may keep. Number 6, machrezes shel dagim, strings of fish. Used to be the fish, they would sell them on strings, they would string them together. Number 7, v'chatiches shel basar. Chatiches are pieces, shel basar, of meat. Number 8, v'gizei tzemer. Gizei tzemer, halakuchim mimdinasam. This is wool which are lakuchim, which are brought mimdinasam, from the provinces, which means it's wool which is uncombed, it's still raw in its raw form. Number 9 is vanitze pishtan, bundles of flax. And number 10 is ulashainais shar gaman, tongues of purple wool. This is purple wool which was dyed purple, and it was combed into the shape of tongues. So in all these cases, Harei Eilu Shalai, the finder may keep it. If a finder finds these items, he may keep it. Divri Remeir. This is the opinion of Remeir. And the reason for all these is because the owner gives up on ever finding it, and therefore the finder may keep it. Let's see these on our board. So we have the 10 things of Remeir. Number 1, we said are fruits spread around. Number 2 is money that's spread on the floor. Number 3 is small bundles of wheat. Number 4 is this round cake, igule dvela, this round cake made out of figs. Number 5 is a baker's bread. They're all identical. Number 6 are fish, which are on strings. Number 7 is pieces of meat. Number 8 is wool before it is combed, raw wool. Number 9 are sheaves of flax, bundles of flax. And number 10 is this purple wool, which was combed to look like a tongue. So all these things, the owner does not have a siman on, and we say probably the owner gives up on finding them. So this is the opinion of Remeir, that there are 10 items that if the finder finds them, he may keep it. Now let's move along to the opinion of Rabbi Yehuda. Let us return to our Mishnah. We're holding where the line begins with the Reish, which stands for Reb. Reb Yehuda Eimer. Reb Yehuda argues and says, Kol sheyesh by shinai, anything that a person finds which is shinai, is different, it's strange, chayiv lahachriz, he will be required to call out and try to return it to its owner. And he gives examples. Ketzad, what's an example for this? So he says, matzah igul, if he finds one of these cakes, these round cakes of figs, uvaseichai cheres, and inside he finds a piece of clay, finds a piece of pottery inside. So that's strange, that's not a usual thing. Or kikar, he finds bread, uvaseichai mais, and there's money inside. Then he needs to return it to the owner, because this is a sign that the owner could say, I know my bread was different from all other breads, and this can be used as a siman. So Rabbi Yehuda says, let's just to write this down. Rabbi Yehuda says, anything which has a shinoi, anything which is strange, is different, needs to be returned to its owner. Now let's move along to the opinion of Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar. Let's return to the Mishnah. We're holding where it says Rabbi. Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar Eimer, Rabbi Shimon ben Elazar says, Kol kui ampuria, any new kui, any kui which is ampuria, Gemara is going to explain as a brand new kui that a person just bought. Ein chayav lahachriz, the finder does not need to return it because the owner probably cannot recognize it. So that's right. Rabbi Shimon Elazar's opinion is any kui ampuria does not need to be returned. So his opinion is kui anpaidia. And this is the end of this Mishnah.